All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today is a different kind of video from what I normally make. I'm here and I'm going to be interviewing my mom because the day this video is going to go up is going to be Mother's Day 2021. So if you're seeing this after that, well, hopefully you enjoy the video, but this video is made especially for Mother's Day. You guys have seen my mom, I'm sure, in a lot of my different vlogs, and my family and I go around to amusement parks all the time, and I sometimes go without them and everything. But my mom, dad, brother, they've all been in my vlogs before, and so I decided, why not just like interview my mom and like what she thinks of certain rides and everything like that. And we all have fun riding coasters as a family. Obviously, I'm the biggest enthusiast of the family, but all of us like roller coasters. We enjoy riding them, and I have a few questions that I'm going to ask as an interview to my mom. Just to give you guys an idea of like her opinions on roller coasters and stuff. So these are her opinions, and if you don't agree, that's tough. It's her opinion. So, all right.
He doesn't agree with them all.
I don't even agree with them, but I don't tell her she's wrong. So, first
you
off,
tell mom you're wrong.
The first question is, what's your favorite coaster right now and why?
Right now, my favorite coaster is Mako, SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. I like the colors for starters. My favorite color is purple. I like the speed, the height. I like a lot of the airtime. You just feel free and flying. I like the fact that it goes over water. I like the atmosphere of Florida. There's just a lot to it. There are other coasters that are close to Mako, but what does it for me, puts it over the top, is the fact that it's in Florida and it goes over the water, and it just has a really nice environmental feel for me.
Yeah, and Mako is an awesome coaster. I really love Mako too, obviously. But her preference really tends to be on large, graceful, really fast, smooth coasters that give a lot of airtime. And so Mako checks all of those boxes perfectly. So like I obviously knew that, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense that your favorite's Mako. What's your least favorite roller coaster and why?
That one is completely easy to answer. Goliath in Six Flags New England, right? New England.
Yeah, Six Flags New England.
Oh my goodness. I would not even recommend even wasting 5 minutes riding that. It gave me a concussion I'm serious. It was sore on the top of my head when I rode any of the roller coasters afterwards. It ruined my Boulder Dash experience. I absolutely love Boulder Dash. I'm not a big wooden coaster fan, but I like that coaster. And Goliath completely ruined that for me. It was too intense, or the jerks were too intense, and it really knocked my head around a lot.
Well, it's the Vekoma Giant inverted boomerang, but when they moved it to Six Flags New England, for some reason they replaced the trains with Premier trains instead of Vekoma trains like they're supposed to have. So Goliath is not smooth, and it's not enjoyable like it's like clones, Aftershock at Silverwood, for example. I think you would actually like that one because it has good trains and it runs well, and everyone loves Aftershock, and most people hated Goliath. I
can see why.
Goliath was actually my least favorite too, so that we do have in common. So now we're going to move on to, what's your favorite park and why? Or parks if you have multiple.
It's really difficult to put one right at the top for me. I have three that I like pretty well equally for different reasons. I like Canada's Wonderland. They've got it's Leviathan and
Behemoth
and
Yukon Striker.
Yes, and I like the park. The ambiance of people were very nice there. I like that a lot for the coasters mainly, and for the atmosphere. I really liked Dollywood a bunch. Not so much for being the top coasters. There were a lot of great rides at Dollywood. I like Dragonfly a lot. That's a great...
Dragonflyer, yeah.
That was a great family coaster. It was really nice. But I like the atmosphere of Dollywood, the food, the fact that it has a lot of things for the entire family to do. If you don't really like to ride coasters, we do, but there are other things to do. We blew glass balls. Mm-hmm. And that was really fun. I like blown glass and like to watch it. And so Dollywood has a lot of those features for me that I like when I'm wanting to rest, because he runs a lot.
Yeah, I go around super fast.
And then, of course, the other one would be Busch Gardens. I like the ambiance.
In Tampa, right?
In
Tampa. You haven't been to the Williamsburg one.
Yes, definitely okay. Tampa. Love the coaster Cheetah Hunt. It's just so much fun. And my younger son, he likes that one too. And for my younger son, having all of the animals there to look
Yeah.
at, and it's just it's a kind of a cross between a zoo, really nice zoo, and a theme park roller
Yeah.
coaster. I like Shikra. What was it? Cobra's fun
Cobra's
for me.
Curse, yeah.
There were just a lot of fun things there, and they theme them well. Oh, what's the one you like?
Montu.
Montu's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, so a lot of nice coasters there.
Okay, so the next question is, how many coaster credits do you have? And I actually know this answer, but because I try to keep track of all of ours. Do you actually know your number?
Something over 200.
Yeah,
I
you
honestly
have-
don't know. I just enjoy going and riding them, so I don't know.
I think if I remember right, you have 220 to 30, somewhere
Oh,
around
well,
there, which
that's
is
pretty
a
good.
pretty good amount. All four of us actually have over 200. So my brother just hit 200 recently, back in August. So he's at 203, and you're at 20 something, and then
220 something.
I'm at 350 something right now. I guess I knew that answer more than you did, but she's ridden a lot of coasters before, before I was born, obviously, before we started going places, and with my dad in the past and all that. Yeah, so you've had a lot of coasters that I haven't ridden too. So what is your most anticipated future roller coaster credit?
Well, I would say it'd be 2 coasters probably. Fury because of the type of coaster that I like, but Intimidator 305 just because you talk about it all the time.
Oh yeah, I talk
and
about
I
it
have to see
305.
what the big deal about it is. So Fury, you tell me I would really like. So
I think-
I'm now anticipating that one.
I think you'll really like Fury 325 just because of your love of Mako and what I've heard about, because I haven't ridden it either. So just what I've heard and seen, and I know what you like, and you really love Leviathan and
Yes.
and Mako. So
But I have 2 more actually now that I'm thinking about it.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, Iron Gwazi, since we were just down there.
Oh, Iron
I really
Gwazi,
am
yeah.
looking forward to riding that.
I mean, who isn't if it ever opens?
And then the one at Kennywood, the Steelers themed.
Oh yeah, Steel Curtain, because
Steel Curtain,
that wasn't
yes.
open when we went, so
It really
we didn't
looks
get to
neat.
ride it.
So those are
That's
2.
kind of a polarizing coaster. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know. I haven't. Obviously, it was closed, so we haven't ridden it. And then you said I-305 because I talk about it all the time. That's because that's my number one most anticipated coaster that's been built for years. If you saw the most recent vlog, click up in the corner if you want to see that. I freaked out about it. So anyway, that was my first time seeing it. It was fun. So the next question is, what is your first memory of riding a roller coaster or just any amusement park in general?
Well, it would be when I was 10. We were in Florida, family vacation, and we went to a place called Circus World. I don't know where it was exactly.
Which ended up being Boardwalk and Baseball later on, if you guys have heard of that.
And so it was the first time I went on a coaster upside down. It just basically went down a hill, upside down, and then back up the hill.
Yeah,
and then reversed it backwards. It was fun because I was 10. I didn't have a lot of coaster experience then. I thought it was really awesome to go upside down.
So your first upside down coaster was an Aero Shuttle Loop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take
And
your word for it.
Did you ride the wooden roller coaster there?
If I did,
you
it
know?
didn't make a mark.
Okay. Because that one moved to Arkansas, is now Arkansas Twister, and that's the one coaster I missed at Magic Springs. But so that was your first time you were there, and you were age 10 and all that. I remember you telling me about Space Mountain when you were younger
Oh
too.
my goodness, yes, that was an experience. First of all, it was my mom and my dad and my brother and myself, the 4 of us, and you sit 2 in a car. So of course I was sitting with my mom. She put her purse with a wooden handle, mind you, between my legs, and then of course you kind of straddle each other, and we just thought it was a little tour to go through and look at things. Well, it was a coaster in the dark.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. And of course my mom freaked out. She's not a coaster person.
No, she didn't even ride Blazing Fury at Dollywood.
And then she squeezed me together, my legs together against her wooden handle. Oh, it was uncomfortable and it was awful. But it was interesting. I would like to ride it again just to experience it again, but it wasn't a good experience.
Yeah, see, and I haven't ridden Space Mountain because when I went to Disney in Florida, I was 4 years old. I was not big enough for any of the coasters, I don't think.
I'm looking at a fall trip maybe to Disney, and we can experience that together again.
I'm not complaining, yeah. But anyway, that's an example of one of the multiple credits she has that I don't have. What is your fondest memory of riding roller coasters?
Well, there are a lot of them. It's hard to pin down to one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Especially going with my two favorite guys in the world, Nate and Seth, and seeing their expressions. I mean, yes, your dad goes, but his expressions are all the same. But I would say the very first time we rode Thunderbird.
Oh, yeah. 2015.
Number one, it's an awesome coaster. But when we rode it, we all loved the coaster, of course, and then we came through, saw the pictures and the expressions. Those are the best for me. When I see your little brother's big expression, and you're all excited, and it's really awesome. So I would say Thunderbird would be one of my fondest ones. We
also have those pictures of us on Top Thrill Dragster from 2017.
That's not a great picture.
I won't show those, but
no,
we have some really funny pictures.
Oh, my lands.
From that.
I couldn't breathe. For
our first ride
seconds.
on Top Thrill Dragster. Yep.
I love it, though. It's a good coaster.
So what is your rarest credit that you have, and what do you remember about riding it? I actually, if you don't know this one, I do know this answer too, because you've told me about this.
My rarest coaster, the Bat at Kings Island.
Yeah, so the Bat at Kings Island would be your rarest credit, because that was only open for 3 years.
Yes, I rode it with my brother. He liked it a lot, because he bought the t-shirt, the button, and all that to go with it. It was fun. Of course, I was a lot younger then. It was fun then.
Do you remember it swinging or?
Yes. I remember purple and.
The logo had purple in it.
Yeah.
Maybe the trains were shaped like
purplish.
Bats.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had purple on them, but.
But like I said, that was years ago, so, And
so now you've ridden both coasters in Vortex's Plot of Land. That and Vortex.
Oh, yeah. Vortex.
And Vortex will be becoming more rare as time goes on, as people then get to ride it,
Right.
But yeah, Bat. She rode the Bat at Kings Island. It's pretty impressive. So the next question is, what makes you enjoy riding roller coasters? I'm sure there's multiple things, but...
Well, number one, I enjoy going on roller coasters because they're fun. I like a thrill ride. I don't like to be scared, but I like a thrill ride, fun ride. I like the fact that we can do it as a family, and we all ride them. Once we got you going on them, it took a little bit to convince you. Rode them, but it just took a lot of convincing you, and you finally took off. And it's crazy to see the difference in Nate from when he was unsure, got on them, rode them, and now he's crazy about them.
Do you remember the one I was most unsure about? Because I have a video of that I can show if you bring it up.
You have a video of that?
I have a video of Storm Runner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll show the video of Storm Runner here.
Now get ready. Here we go.
But,
wow.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to see that.
Yeah.
But yes, that was one area. And then I know that the dinosaur ride at Animal Kingdom may not be considered a coaster.
No, but once I rode it, I loved that. I love Storm Runner too, but yeah.
It took a while to get you going, but so back to the thing I like the most is the thrill of the ride and being with my family. Those are the top two things for me, riding coasters. And I'm learning a lot about it through Nate. He's teaching me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of things that I had no idea.
I try to tell them a lot of stuff that I know about stuff. Engineering side and enthusiast side. Mm-hmm. So what elements or moments do you look for on a good roller coaster, or a roller coaster that you find to really enjoy?
Well, I like the tall hills, the speed, the airtime.
So, Mako.
Smooth, pretty much. And I also love theming.
Yeah.
Like, I can name Hagrid's is a great themed coaster.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
love.
a really good theme.
I love the Hulk. It's got some great theming to it, and the music with Hulk. I love Mummy. That's a great ride. It's not one of the great big ones, but I like Mummy. I like anything that's got a theme to it, a thrill to it, an airtime, a speed. I like Millennium Force.
Yeah.
So those kinds of things.
Oh yeah, and also I love Mummy too. That's a great coaster. It's underrated for sure. So the last question here is: do you have any other thoughts or comments to share, or anything else you want to mention about coasters or anything like that?
Well, I recommend that people try to ride coasters. Sometimes when they stand on the ground and they look up really high, like, oh my gosh, that's really tall, that's scary. It's really not.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They ride much differently than they look. Don't sit and look at the videos or the POVs or all those things and think, oh my gosh, I'm never going to do that. That's scary. Because they're really not scary. They're really more fun. If you like a Jeep and you like to go fast with the top down or the windows down in the car, it's kind of an effect like that. And give them a try because I think they're great to do.
Oh, yeah.
They're great to do for family and fun. And try the parks. Go on and look at some of Nate's videos where we've been because he has a great resume full of parks that he vlogs. And people have actually said, hey, I looked at your video before you visited there, like
specifically Indiana Beach, yeah.
And he can give you some information to kind of see what there is to offer at the parks before you go.
Or if you just like to watch, coaster enthusiasts be idiots on camera, that we do that too. So.
But as he said earlier, we're 2021, so I've been a mom for 21 years. It's been really, really, really fun to have Nate for 21 years. And it's going to be Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm going to spend time together at the lake and hopefully have a good time there. But
Yep.
I say go out and try the roller coasters. Don't be afraid. Start with the family coasters and move up.
Yep.
Choose the ones you like. Ride them. They're fun.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap up the interview with my mom for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the other mothers out there, or all the mothers out there. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for doing this interview with me, Mom. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.